Hey everyone, it's Laxo and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 heroes in Castle Clash. Remember, this is in my opinion. I had quite a bit of people say they're interested in this video. So, once again, this is my opinion. You guys can have a different opinion than me. That is fine. This is the top 10 heroes in Castle Clash to me. So let's go ahead and get started. So these aren't in any order. We're just going to go ahead, go straight off to the first one. First one I'd have to say is Rune Master. Rune Master is very helpful. I use him in a lot of game modes, whether it's Guild War Defense, Blitz, Arena, everything like that. So let's go ahead and read over his skill. Deals 750% attack damage to and removes 100 energy from 5 random enemy heroes. That's pretty big. Also paralyzes them for 4 seconds. Paralyzed targets cannot gain energy from normal attacks and receiving damage, nor receive healing. That's actually huge. So he paralyzes them, he lowers their energy, they can't regain it from certain things, and they can't get healing. Removes all conditions from friendly heroes, that's also big. Increases crit rate of 6 random friendly heroes by 60% for 4 seconds. Cooldown is 6 seconds. This hero deals 800% attack damage to all nearby enemy units every 6 seconds. When he has less than 70% of his HP, he cannot receive more than 9,000 damage per hit and gains fast energy recovery, immunity to stun and silence. Rune Master is a big hero that has come to Castle Clash recently and has been very helpful in many game modes. Go ahead and get rid of these eggs because they're really annoying. Okay. Next one up would be Bruril Fox. Once again, this is another one that I use in a lot of game modes, whether it's Guild War Defense or Arena. Let's go ahead and read over her skill. So summons a blizzard on a random location, which freezes all enemy units within the area for 4 seconds and deals a total of 1,880 attack damage to them over 5 seconds. They cannot receive healing for 4 seconds. So this is another one that makes it so those heroes cannot get healing, but also deals a lot of damage and frees them in the process. When a blizzard is in play, Bruril Fox gains 70% more dodge. That is huge for the fact that if she's dodging all the time, that's a lot of survivability. She has a lot more damage she's able to dish out. Cooldown is 5 seconds. This hero is immune to freeze, petrify, entangle, silence, and energy reduction effects and conditions from Calamity. All damage from this hero ignores elusive. That's also big. She is immune to a lot of different things, but also ignores elusive, like it says. Sad thing about the Fox is it is a pay-to-play hero, but there are a lot of free-to-plays out there that have her now because of IGG handing it out through the treasure mining or whatever, those hero cards. Next one up is another pay-to-play hero, but it's Rambard. This is another one I use in a lot of head-to-head fighting within Castle Clash, like Arena, Lost Battlefield. It's used. Rambard is a very helpful support hero. I was trying to think of the word. So let's go ahead and read over his skill. Restores 3 friendly heroes' HP equal to 640% for Rambard's attack every second for 4 seconds. For the next 2.8 seconds, summons a shield on them that deflects 35% of damage received. So to begin with, he heals heroes, but also puts a shield on to deflect that damage, or reflect, I guess. This shield cannot be removed during offensive battles. Also revives 4 friendly heroes with 100% HP. So he heals, he adds a shield, and he is able to revive heroes. Cooldown is 5 seconds. Each hero can only be revived by, so like any revival thing, once in a battle. This hero is immune to silence and conditions from Calamity. Every 6 seconds, hero summons a shield on himself that converts all damage received to recover HP for 4 seconds. So he's a very good support hero. Next one up there is another pay-to-play hero. I know, quite a bit. There are quite a few good pay-to-play heroes out there. Next one is Zafirka. Zafirka is a fairly good tank. Can only receive so much, but he's able to dish out quite a bit of damage and be a tank at the same time. So let's go ahead and read his skill. Deals true damage equal to 256% attack to 4 random enemy units and recovers HP equal to 48% of damage dealt every 0.2 seconds for 4 seconds. True damage ignores damage reduction effects, so what that's referring to is if somebody has a Sacred Light or Stone Skin, his damage is going to ignore that damage reduction and go straight for the HP. Cooldown is 5 seconds. This hero summons a Whirlwind. When he attacks, Whirlwind deals 400% attack damage. So at Whirlwind, it is normal damage. It does nothing to the damage reduction, just his first proc, the Whirlwind. That's just normal attack. There's a damage reduction, and it takes out of that. To enemy targets in its path. Also paralyzes them for 1 second. Cooldown is 2 seconds. This hero cannot receive more than 36,000 damage per hit and is immune to freeze, petrify, entangle, silence, energy reduction effects, and conditions from calamity. Once again, that is a lot of immunity to a lot of different things. Next one on the list is another pay-to-play hero. Sorry about that, but it is what it is, and that's Levanica. Once again, Levanica he's a decently good tank, but also has he's both a support hero and a very strong offensive hero. So original form removes buffs from 2 enemy heroes, deals 580% attack damage to 3 nearby enemy heroes every 0.4 seconds for 8 seconds, and increases their damage received by 50% for 3 seconds. So that's very helpful, making it so your enemy heroes are receiving more damage than they normally would. Is very helpful in this time of day. Magma Form deals total damage equal to 2,160% attack over 4 seconds to enemy targets in a random area. Removes their buffs and inflicts paralyze on them for 3 seconds. So that's very helpful. Removes all their buffs, deals quite a bit of damage, and then has the paralyze. Hero transforms in Magma Form once it enters battle and every 10 seconds thereafter. Magma Form lasts for 8 seconds each time, so out of every 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 2 seconds is not it. When Magma Form, hero recovers 100% of its HP, cannot receive more than 10,000 damage per hit, and it gains immunity to stun, fear, and energy reduction effects. This hero has fast energy recovery. Once again, a very good tank, very strong. Next one is Dovekeeper. Dovekeeper is another one of those ones I use in anything. You can use for survivability or damage, depending on the situation, whether it's head-to-head against other players or a guild war and I want to be more survivability or have more survivability with her. You can do it that way. Arena, she's used in a lot of different game modes. Deals 400% attack damage per second for 3 seconds too, and removes buffs from the enemy hero with lowest HP. Also summons one Love Dove for 12 seconds. Cooldowns 4 seconds. This hero cannot receive more than 18,000 damage per hit and has fast energy recovery. Love Dove cannot receive more than 1 damage per hit. When the Love Dove is attacked, it increases Dovekeeper's attack by 45% for 8 seconds. Cooldown is 8 seconds. Next one on the list is Walla Walla. So Walla Walla is a very good support hero and healer. Once again, use this hero in a lot of different game modes. Arena, head-to-head, everything like that, Guild War defense, blah blah blah. Deals 520% attack damage to 7 random enemy heroes and reduces their healing effects and movement speed by 90% for 3 seconds. So what's so big about that part is they're reducing their healing effects by 90%. That is huge. Heals 7 random or friendly heroes by a total amount of HP equal to 2,000% attack, removes all their conditions, and increases their attack by 45%. So not only is he healing a lot, but he removes their conditions and increases their attack. That's a huge buff to all your heroes. Cooldown 4 seconds. This hero is immune to silence and calamity. It stinks that he can be stunned by everything, but it is nice that he's immune to silence. Next one on this list is Occultist. Let's go ahead and scroll over to him. So Occultist is another very good support hero that I use in a lot of game modes. Throws a poisonous shive at one random enemy target, dealing a total of 1400% attack damage over 3 seconds. Removes conditions from 6 allied heroes, so he removes all those bad things that you have on those heroes, which is good. Also casts a shield on them for 2 seconds. When shields are active, shielded heroes gain 120% more attack. That is huge, and converts all damage received to recover HP. That is also huge. That shield is a big buff to all your heroes. Cooldown is 3 seconds. This hero takes 50% less damage and has fast energy recovery and is immune to stun, fear, and silence. So his shield that he has is huge. That attack boost and that healing. Next one up is Lazulix. Once again, Lazulix is used in a lot of different game modes. Depending on his build, he can be helpful in most situations. Hero summons an ice shield that grants immunity to attack damage and reflected damage for 5 seconds. That's the main reason, in my opinion, that he's so huge. Well, not the main reason, but one of them. It's for the fact that when he procs, he can't be damaged by anything. Shield deals 440% attack damage to nearby enemy targets every 0.5 seconds for 5 seconds, and freezes them for 2 seconds every half a second for 5 seconds. So that freeze is another big thing. That freeze on top of the not being able to take damage. He's pretty tanky once he's able to proc and keep proccing, but he also freezes up everything. And the range for his proc is massive. Cooldown is 7 seconds. This hero is immune to silence and conditions for calamity. When Ice Shield is in effect, hero cannot move, attack, trigger skills, nor obtain boosts and conditions granted by other units. That one kind of sucks, but that's okay because he's not receiving any damage. And the last one up on the list, I would have to say, is Phobos. The reason I chose Phobos over like Ripper, Rosaline, some of these other good heroes, is for the fact that Phobos does quite a bit and is very helpful. Deals 700% attack damage to and removes 100 energy from 5 nearby enemy heroes. So if a hero is almost ready to proc, he'll just completely lower their energy and they have to restart. But also reduces their energy regain rate. That is huge. Makes it so it is much harder for these heroes to get to the point of proccing. From normal attacks and receiving damage only by 90%, and removes their buffs for 5 seconds, but he also removes buffs. That's another big thing. Cooldown is 5 seconds. This hero inflicts silence on 4 random enemy heroes for 3 seconds every 5 seconds. Once again, another big thing. He's able to lower energy regain rate, and he's able to silence. Plus, on top of it, he's able to reflect 50% of all incoming damage and is immune to stun and fear. Phobos is one of those heroes that is very helpful in a lot of game modes once again, and can do a lot of stuff to your opponent. Once again, these were the top 10 heroes in my opinion. Not everybody has to agree, but if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want to see more videos in future, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.